Sounds on the beat. Sounds on the beat. Sounds on the beat.
I just hopped up out the train, about to do another show. Cashing my checks in, then I do the woo. Either I'm fast or the city really slow, cause I'm passing them like, bro, let's go. Oh, they mad, huh? Oh, they mad, huh? The gag is I'm a shade anyway. But the gag is I'm a show out all day. And the gag is they gon' tune in anyway. These bitches could never. Let's go. You know, I've been away from the show for so long. Yes, I have glasses on. No, I'm not high. I'm getting over a cold, and I look so cool with these glasses on. And I bought them in Dubai, and I want to go back to Dubai. Actually, I'm getting an apartment in Dubai, by the way. And I know everybody's like, oh, he don't even go to work no more. He don't come on gagging no more. I am back, okay? Even with a cold. I'm like 85% better. So it is what it is. Listen, I'm here. I want to say that I missed y'all. I felt like I've been gone for like 3 weeks. There's so much going on in my life these days. Like, I'm busy. I am busy. Okay. And by the way, I'm in the LA Times today. I had my team go get several copies. I'm gonna give myself an applause. You know, you have to learn how to give yourself your own fucking flowers, because you work. I work and live in an industry that is so racist and is so upset that some niggas slip through the crack. You know, I have figured it out. And I'm doing it on my own terms. I also want to make the announcement that you can no longer call me a blogger. I am not a blogger. I've never liked the word blogger. It is a mainstream way of putting you into a category that minimizes your flex that you have in the media. And I have worldwide flex. We all know. So I am now, my title officially that I trademarked and that I own is called a culture critic. I am a culture critic. That's what I am. I don't want to be called a blogger. And don't even call me, okay, unless you got to check. But if you do call me Jason or call me culture critic. All right, I want to say shout out to the LA Times. This is on newsstands today. So if you watch this show and you want to run real quick, put it on YouTube in your car, run and go get it right now. This is a stunning photo of me, by the way. I don't know how I fit my fat ass in this tight ass Tommy shirt. Not Tommy Hilfiger. Louis Vuitton. And no, I know I'm not fat. That's just my way of acting normal. This right here, this shirt, Louis Vuitton, it was very tight, but nonetheless, I sucked it in. All right, well, listen, I've been gone for a while. I went to Dubai. I'm gonna take these glasses off. I look ridiculous. I went to Dubai for, no, I'm putting it back on. No, believe me. I went to Dubai for a week or so and took all my friends and did some business out there. And I have to tell you, Dubai really is the future. A lot of us don't travel, so we don't really get out around the world, so we don't know what's going on. But baby, when I was in Dubai, I thought I was going to have an easy time off. And Will Smith slapped that boy all the way. I felt it in Dubai. It shook me out the bed. I was laying in the bed about to go to sleep. And I just, whoo, it was like some wind went by. I said, what the hell was that? And all I heard was, na, 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 na. So I knew something happened. So Will Smith slapped him, and the world is still, even to today, right now, talking about it. Now, I know that I wasn't at work, and so there was a lot going on that week. There was a lot not talked about, and a lot of people missed me not commentating on the industry stuff. But, you know, daddy got to work, too. I got to get away and get around the world. All right, but anyway, this is Gagging with Jason Lee. We are back. This is all new, exciting show tonight. And you're going to have a chance to come and talk to me because I haven't talked to y'all in so long. All right. But just like every other show, we got to put the disclaimer up because you already know I'm going to say things that are going to be crazy. So here it is. All right. So this says I'm going to use language that y'all don't. Yeah. Y'all want me to say it. It also says that I'm going to be using stuff under fair use. And so you can't sue me. And then it also says that the Gag Nation has reckless mouths and they have no restrictions whatsoever. So hold them accountable, not me. All right. Well, it's time for our favorite segment. It's the Tea with Jason Lee. All right. Now, look, before we get into all the tea, I'm going to give you the number right now to call in with me. You can call in live, and you could also come right here into the show. So this right here, yeah, this is the phone number, 1402-GAGGING. You can put that in your phone and call me. And then, Ariella, put the little bar up right. Girl, where's... We got somebody new on the... Okay, there she go. Ariella's doing the best she can with what she got. All right, shout out to her. All right, well, look, this is how you come up on the show. If you want to speak to me in person, you can get in the queue now. The queue is it's already filling up. So if you want to get in the queue, you got to go now. Click that link from your phone, and you'll be able to come right into here. Or you can put this number in your phone and call me, 1402-GAGGING. All right, so I said it's the Tea with Jason Lee. Look, I'm putting my shades back on because, baby, I'm about to be shady. Now, I have to say, I want to be very, 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 very clear with what I'm about to say, because I have been watching white people all week long drag the Will Smith thing out beyond. It is overwhelmingly annoying, and I'm here to tell you on behalf of all Negroes around the world who unify under one nation of not giving a fuck. We are not allowing you to cancel Will Smith. Okay, Will Smith will not be canceled. So your birthday parties can get canceled. Your Plan B pill can get canceled. Some of y'all third dates after your breath is smelled will be canceled, but we will not cancel Will Smith. Not William Bartholomew Smith will not be canceled. Every time I turn around, there's somebody new doing an interview they would never get unless they were talking about Will Smith. Some of y'all got Will Smith in your mouth more than August Alsina does. And at this point, I am just tired of it. I am tired of it. Okay. He had one minor issue. Well, it wasn't really minor. Will, you fucked up. But let me tell you what happened. Okay, so Will Smith, as you know, has been trending for weeks at this point, maybe like a week or two, over the moment at the Oscars, whereas you all know he slapped Chris Rock, who was hosting the show, or he was up there doing his thing. Now, let me show you a picture. Do we have a picture of Will by himself? Just a nice picture of Will? No? Okay, but do we have a picture of Chris Rock? Okay, this is Chris Rock. This is what, do we have a picture of Chris Rock? What do you say? There should be a picture of Chris Rock. Anyway, I don't know what assets we have. I tell people what to do, and they do what they want. All right, well, listen, but we have a picture of the slap. Do we have a picture of the slap? Anyway, so that's Chris Rock on the left. There's different variations of Chris Rock. The first one is, what the hell you doing? The second one was, no, you didn't. The third one was, ooh, that hurt. And the last one was, nigga, you done fucked your career up. Well, either way, it all went down up there on the stage at the Oscars in front of white people. You know, I have a big thing about black people fighting in front of white people. It makes me feel so uncomfortable when we sit there and argue. That's why I left Love and Hip Hop. You know, when black people are sitting there arguing in front of white people and just they're sitting there judging in all their cashmere, everything you say and do. And so when I saw the slap that was heard around the world, you know, I was actually watching this in real time because my team were texting me from LA and New York, and we were in a group text. I was in Dubai. It was 6:49 in the morning. I was about to lay down, and I went on the Twitter, and I was watching the video that got posted, and it was going 259, 269, 2,069, 10,000. I mean, it just went super viral. Okay. Now he slapped her. He slapped Chris because Chris made the joke about her hair, referring to a G.I. Jane movie, and we all now know that, you know, she suffers from alopecia, which is the skin loss, you know, condition. Although I used to think dogs have alopecia. Dogs get alopecia. Huh?
It's a hair loss condition.
They do?
It's a hair loss condition. Alopecia.
The dogs.
Do they?
No, well, anyway, I guess. I don't know. Well, I guess if you have hair, anybody can get alopecia, right? Well, people were making excuses for Chris and saying, well, maybe he didn't know, even though she talked about this back in 2018. And whether she did or she didn't know, other people were saying he's a comedian and that nobody's off limits. And when you're at the Oscars, that's what the Oscars is. The host crack jokes. We saw that didn't Regina Hall just do a joke about somebody's hair, LeBron James hairline? So we get it too, right? And ultimately, these are comedians, Wanda Sykes, Regina Hall, and what's the white girl name? Amy Schumer. All three funny female comedians cracking jokes. Didn't know that it would piss people off. Well, anyway, Will was not having it. And I don't know if it was because he did it right in front of his wife. But either way, this is the issue that I have. Yes, he slapped him. Yes, Chris got slapped. No, Chris didn't press any charges. No, they didn't kick Will out. Will got the Oscar. Will's now resigned from the Academy. Chris has gone on to make more money. His shows are selling out left and right. But it isn't just all of that is the craziness, right? The world with the white people, they still want Will to be canceled. Now, I've been saying we're not canceling anybody black for 2022. It's just not happening. And we need to do a better job of not letting black people be canceled. I'm not saying that he shouldn't be accountable because clearly he slapped another black man in front of everybody. Although I don't think he would have slapped Jamie Foxx. I don't think he would have slapped Whack 100. I don't think he would have slapped Kanye West or Jay-Z. He knew who to slap. He slapped somebody who was lower on the totem pole of success than he is right now. And Chris Rock he's a star, but he's like the little star. You know, like when you look in the sky, you see the Big Dipper, and then you see the shooting stars, and then you see there's a star up there. It's a star, but it just ain't a star shining as bright as everybody else. So I think he slapped the right star. He wouldn't have slapped Denzel Washington. He wouldn't have slapped Jim Carrey. You know, let's be honest. He slapped Chris Rock because he knew he could get away with it. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying that that's my opinion. Now, I think he should be held accountable for that, and I've said that. But I also don't think he should be canceled. And, you know, you know, I found it very interesting because I told you guys, you know, when this happened, you know, the first person I thought of calling was Kanye West because they say he's crazy for taking the mic out of Taylor Swift's hand, but Will Smith got up there and backhanded from Philly's cheesesteak slapping him. He Philly cheesesteak slapped the shit out that boy. He slapped him so hard he thought he was Pookie back in New Jack City. You know, right back on the crack. But either way, you know, you're not going to cancel Will Smith, and I'm going to tell you why. Will Smith is more important than that one moment. And I keep saying, as Black people, we got to stop letting people tell our stories and control our narratives. We're not the sum of one mistake. We're the sum of all our mistakes and the sum of all our experiences. And so if you cancel everybody for the rest of their life or take from them things that they earn because of a moment, then every single person of color is going to lose everything they ever had. Because there are people that say I shouldn't be where I am because I threw a drink on Hazel, but they don't know me and Hazel have made up for years. Hazel was just congratulating me on Instagram yesterday or the other day at the Grammys. And so we're not the sum of one mistake. We're the sum of how we make it through mistakes. And I think that Will Smith is going to come out of this on top. Now, I want to break down a couple other things because I think we're forgetting something. Will Smith, and I think the rationale was that he did this in defense of his wife, Jada. And we don't know what struggles they're going through privately. And we don't know what challenges she may be facing or what they face as a couple. What we know is Will wasn't having it. He did what he was supposed to do or what he felt he was supposed to do. Well, baby, everybody is capitalizing from all of this. But before I get into that, I have to point out a couple other things because Blue from my show posted on her Instagram videos of Chris Brown sitting around with a bunch of white people making joke about the word nigger. And then, you know, he went on to say other jokes about Will and Jada. Remember when Jada had boycotted the Oscars previously in 2016 because Oscars weren't Black? And he said that basically that reminded him of Rihanna's panties, that she wasn't invited, you know. And, you know, to me, he's kind of been poking at them for a while and he's been saying some weird shit and it just kind of backfired on him, actually backslapped on him. But now, look, his brother, Tony Rock, who I've known for a long time, is in the news because he's doing a stand-up and now he's out talking about it. Now, Chris hasn't really talked about it, but his brother, Tony Rock, has. And I'm going to let you hear what he had to say because when I heard it, baby, the first thing I thought was, why? What are you even talking about? Take a look.
Oh, we on pop for the rest of the year. Oh, we on pop for the rest of the year. Let's set some ground rules right now, y'all. Let's set some ground rules. If I say anything tonight, anybody got a fucking problem with? You got one motherfucking option what you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because if you think you're gonna walk up on this stage, this ain't the motherfucking Oscars. And if you walk your ass up here, you ain't nominated for shit but these motherfucking hands. I ain't want to start the show like that. You gonna hit my motherfucking brother? Cause your bitch gave you a side eye?
Now, I can't lie. I love you, Tony. I've known you for years, but I'm side-eyeing the fuck out of you right now. And I respect you sticking up for your brother. I respect you sticking up for your brother because you're supposed to ride for your brother. But calling Jada Pinkett Smith a bitch, she's still Jada Pinkett Smith. She's still an A-list actress. She's still a Black icon. She's still beloved. She's still a mom. She's still some grown-ass man's wife. You calling her a bitch is completely out of pocket. You violated this man's wife in a way to gaslight a reaction to you so that way your name could be in the conversation because, you've been out here doing your thing for a long time, but you've always kind of been in your brother's shadow. And this definitely brings you out of that shadow. But I know you personally, and I know you to be a nice guy, and I know you to be a really respectable man. And I don't know you to be somebody that would just call Will Smith's wife or any woman a bitch. At least I didn't know that. Now, this took place at a stand-up show in Raleigh, North Carolina. And he was slamming Will because of what happened with Chris. But as he did that, he went and took a shot at Jada. So where does that put us? I mean, how does that in any way make your brother look good? I think actually Chris Rock has benefited from the slap because him being quiet has allowed him to continue to look like the bigger guy. But you as his brother coming out and calling a black woman a bitch in public, that I think starts to change that for me because I haven't seen your brother say anything about it. But either way, Will Smith won't be canceled. Chris Rock will never be canceled because he's a star. And Jada Pinkett's not going to get canceled. You know, this cancellation stuff is just whack. And I've always said that cancel culture is selective. Cancel culture, anything black, cancel it. Cancel culture. And the reason why I think that I'm not in many bigger conversations than I am right now is because I've chosen not to play the game. I'm not playing the corporate game, the corporate cancellation culture game. I'm not doing that. And I think that Tony calling Jada Pinkett Smith a bitch is it's equally offensive as his brother getting slapped, if not more. You know, I've slapped men before, you know, I've been slapped before, you know, we all been in fights. It just happened in front of white people on the stage where we're not supposed to act like we at the Source Awards. But either way, I don't know. I just feel some type of way. Now, Jim Carrey's jumped into the conversation. Now, I'm a fan of Jim Carrey, but Jim, we're going to need you to shut the fuck up too. Jim, we need you to shut the fuck up. Vera DeMalo, whatever you are, we're going to need you to shut up too. You said that if Will Smith would have slapped you, you would have sued for $200 million. Do we have the audio of that? No, we ain't got that either. Ain't there something? Okay. Well, either way, he said he was sickened by the behavior and the standing ovation after the slap happened, and that the next day he would have sued Will Smith for $200 million. Well, we haven't really seen Jim in many films lately, so maybe he needs the money. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know. Now, if it would have been me that Will slapped, I would have beat his ass right there on stage. I would have beat him like he was Muhammad Ali. I would have beat him like he was Ray Charles' eyes trying to see through his glasses. I would have beat him like Tina. I'd have beat him like I beat Tina. I would have beat his ass. I'm telling you right now, Will, if you would have slapped me on that stage, first thing I would have did, I was to kicked you in your dick. I would have upcutted you, knocked your teeth out, and I would have got on top of the stage, squatted over you, and punched you until you bled to death in front of your kids. And then if Willow would have got up there, I would have slapped her. I would have pulled Jaden by his hair and drug his face across the stage. I would have spit at Jada. I would have made the biggest spectacle. If you attack me in public, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I've never been attacked in public because they all know I'm a goddamn fool. You know I'm gay too, so I'm gonna be like, yeah, bitch, I did it, bitch. Your mama, bitch, fuck you, all the way out. Every white person in that academy would have been clenching their pearls and holding on to their purses because I'd have been a straight nigga from beginning to the end. And then I would have caught y'all all in valet. I would have pulled out my rock because you know I'm gonna keep a box cutter because when you go to places like that, you gotta have a knife on. I would have scraped everybody's Rolls Royces. I'd have put bitch. Oh, I'd have been disrespectful. I'd have went to my car and put out a can of white paint because everybody, y'all got a can of white paint in your car, right? Well, you're supposed to have a can of white paint. That way, if you got to pour it on somebody's shit, you pull that can out, you just throw that shit on the car. There's nothing like your Rolls Royce getting white paint just thrown across it disrespectfully. But that's what I would have did. So that's why I'm saying we can't cancel Will Smith because he actually handled it in the right way. He slapped him and then he sat down for the rest of the night like you're supposed to. So it could have been a lot worse. Now, Will Smith has resigned from the Academy, which means he will not be in any future shows or won't be nominated or can't even vote for shows. Also, Bad Boys 4 and other productions of his are allegedly put on hold. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is all PR. Let me tell you from a person who knows how the media works. Will Smith will be back in the Academy. Will Smith's project will get a later release. Will Smith will find redemption. Chris Rock will make his way to the red table. They'll all sit there and cry and hold each other, whatever. And we'll all get past it. We'll all get past it. Now, I have to say, Whoopi Goldberg, she's a real one. She stood up for Will Smith, even though he didn't stand up for her after they canceled her from The View. Remember when Whoopi got suspended for 2 weeks from The View because she was talking about the Jews? And then I was so focused on the fact that Joe Rogan was still staying there after he called black people niggers. But then now that she's defending Will Smith, I'm like, wait, where was he there for you? Maybe it's Independence Day. Only Whoopi stand by herself. I don't know. But either way, she's standing up for him. And Whoopi Goldberg said that he'll bounce back on the View. She said, quote, Will Smith will be fine. He'll be back. No worries. And I believe that. So I think that anybody out there saying that Will Smith is canceled, cancel this dick. All right. Bye. I'll put my glasses back on because I look more cool with the shades on. I actually feel like being more professional with these shades on because I can hide behind my feelings. All right. My nose is itching. I feel like I got a booger in here, but I don't. Maybe because I was blowing my nose. Anyway, so I went to the Grammys. Did you guys see me at the Grammys? Now we all know I got money. I know I got money, but baby, this weekend I look like I got money. Do we have a picture of me on the red carpet? Can we start with that, please? Okay, let's see the picture of me on the red carpet. Now, let me just explain to you. Let me break down what you're looking at right here for those of you that don't understand the palpitations of your heart. Okay, first and foremost, let's start with my beautiful date on the left. On my right, but the left of the screen, that's Tiffany Haddish. She's so beautiful. Custom Prada. That was custom Prada. And then me on the right, baby. First of all, that suit was so expensive. We're going to look at it for a minute. That was custom Tom Ford. Actually, it wasn't custom. It was off the rack. But either way, it was Tom Ford shirt. We could zoom in. But back up. I need to see the whole shoe. Don't zoom in. Back up. They don't need to. Back up. Back up my photo. Did he zoom in? Keep zooming out. Zoom it all the way back to where it was. Thank you. Keep going. All right. Well, anyway, that's Tom Ford on the foot. That's Tom Ford all the way through and through. I really like this outfit. I felt very comfortable in it. And we didn't even know that we were matching our whole look or whatever. Anyway, that's me and Tiffany Haddish, my date. We shut the carpet down. No matter where I go, I'm going to shut it down. I said once I got this new body, bitch, anything I could put on it, I'm going to put in it. Oh, wait, no. Anything I can put on it, I'm going to put on it. That didn't sound right. Ain't that going in this body. All right, well, look, we had a great time this whole weekend. First, I have to give a shout out to Felicia Belterfield-Jones, the co-president of the Grammys and the Recording Academy. Shout out to Harvey Mason Jr., the CEO of the Recording Academy. This was probably the most inclusive Grammys that I've ever seen. There were so many Black people on and off the carpet, behind the cameras, in front of the cameras, and in the building. I had an exciting time, but I have to tell you something shady that happened on the carpet. I was just telling my people over here. So me and Tiffany get there, and when you get on the red carpet of these events, all the celebrities are kind of running from interviews to photos or whatever. And so everybody's just kind of there. All the people that you've ever wanted to see are there. So I was looking for Gaga. I was looking for Billie Eilish. I was looking for different people that I wanted to meet who I knew were going to be there that day, Bruno Mars. But when I got there, me and Tiffany walked on the carpet, and I saw Lizzo. And I said, oh my God, Tiffany, I want to go say hi to Lizzo. And she was like, I got her number. I could just text her. I said, no, I want to say hi to her. Hold on. So Tiffany went over to go do photos while I went to go talk to Lizzo. So I go, Lizzo. And the girl turned around, and bitch, it wasn't even Lizzo. That was the gag. It was a whole other woman that wasn't Lizzo. When I tell you my face dropped because I screamed her name across the red carpet, and people automatically think that I'm shady. So of course, this woman was darker skinned than Lizzo, but she had this big purple outfit on that I couldn't even see who she was until she turned around looking at who was calling her Lizzo. And the person interviewing her was a white woman. So you already know that white woman knew she wasn't interviewing Lizzo. So she was probably like, no, this nigga did not call her Lizzo, because we usually get mad at them for getting us wrong. Like, what? So I call the woman Lizzo, and look, I don't just say, hey, Lizzo, like I'm across the carpet. I'm like, Lizzo. And when she turns around, it ain't Lizzo. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even get embarrassed, but I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed because I knew better. Well, anyway, it wasn't that. But anyway, the night before we went to the celebration of the Black Music Collective had an event celebrating a lot of people. My friend D Nice got honored. MC Light got honored. Chloe Bailey shut it down and looked fantabulous. Actually, I saw her at Lil Nas X's party. She came to me and she said that she peaks on Hollywood Unlocked and that she wants to come on the show. and that she loves the tease. So I love Chloe. And as much as she's getting into her sexual and sensuality, she's still very much a nice, sweet girl. Like she's very much still the same girl I met when I met her. So I told her that I love that she's expressing herself, and I was so proud of her. And then there was a girl named Money Long who performed. Now, Money Long, I know I'm late. I've asked her to come on the show too. She was so talented and so good, and she's so pretty. And she got a fine-ass boyfriend too. All right, now, so we were at the dinner. Let me show you a picture of me and Tiffany at the dinner the night before. This is us, baby. This is Tom Ford, head to toe. Yes, that is a silk blouse. Yes, that is a, I don't even know the texture of that jacket. And Tiffany there looking beautiful as hell. This is me and Tiffany's first Grammys, by the way. There's another photo of us, I think, with the executives. Now, this is Valisha and by Tiffany. She's the co-president of the Grammys. And then that's Harvey Mason, the CEO. Both are Black. And the four of us took this picture looking like some straight bosses. And it was good for us to be there together because they threw this event. Now, the Black Music Collective is where John Legend and them and Rico Love and all of the folks in color over there at the Recording Academy are actually putting on to bring more people of color into the fold. And they were honoring a lot of Black people in music. There was a Black country singer or whatever. And I also ran into Saweetie. Now I'm going to show you this picture because Saweetie was up there with a see-through. Her dress had a little cuts in. Take a look. This is Saweetie and Tiffany and me. See, Tiffany got her glasses. I'm putting mine back on. But this was us at the dinner that night, and Saweetie gave MC Light the award or whatever. So the Grammys were really good. I have to say, I never saw Billie Eilish perform. The girl is talented. Lady Gaga was talented. There were no fights. Nobody got slapped. Nobody got cussed out. Everything was actually pretty cool. I didn't even see a lot of rappers there. I saw Fabio, Foreign, and I saw Young. Huh?
Young Blue.
Not Young Blue. What's the other one name that used to date Angela Simmons? What's his name? Young Jock.
Young Gotti.
No, not Young Gotti. Yeah. Yo Gotti. Listen, I don't listen to rap. Okay, Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti was there. Oh my God. Yeah, that's it. Who did I say? Young Buck. Who did I say? Young Dolph.
Young Money. Did you say?
Who?
Who did you say? Young Money.
Girl, it was Yo Gotti. Okay, I knew what I was saying. It's Keisha over here, y'all. She disrupted me. I lost my train of thought. I see Young Jock standing. Oh, I missed this messy ass, reckless ass, stupid ass show. All right, well, look, me and Tiffany acted a damn fool on the red carpet. If you didn't see this on Hollywood Unlocked, I just want to show you really quick. Take a look. On the red carpet with my date.
Do you want me to bring it?
Can you imagine getting slapped in front of the world? God. Anyway.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by with us. You look great.
See my date over there?
I was gonna say, could we get your date over here?
No interview. She's too rich now to do interviews. That's what success look like. That's what fame look like. That's what. Oh yeah, she said. I said you too rich to do an interview right now. You're too rich. That's what success. That's what success looks like. That's what money look like. That's money. Abundant joy. All of that.
Happiness?
Yes.
Are we talking about that?
Peace.
You're driving me in.
Yes.
You're filling me in.
You're almost there.
Are you talking about the things I love?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, so
We're talking about custom.
There we go. And not a costume change. Custom right here.
Custom Prada.
custom Prada.
Yes.
And by the way, when I told her I had an off-the-rack Tom Ford, she told me that this is what success looks like.
Yes.
A custom Prada outfit, but we're almost matching.
Yeah. Well, you know, I try to coordinate, but at the end of the day, God wanted something that fits me.
Hey. So that was there on the red carpet. I don't know why we didn't play the whole clip, Johnny. We had a whole clip there. That wasn't the whole clip. But anyway, that was us on the red carpet, acting a damn fool. That was only the interview that she did. She didn't do interviews. She only did photos. And so, yeah, I don't know what else there is because Keisha's not scrolling the screen. I don't know what else is on the carpet. Roll the thing. I don't know what's there. Okay, cool. Well, listen, that was us on the red carpet. There was nothing on the inside that you didn't see on TV. Shout out to Laverne Cox, though, who showed me love. Take a look.
Hi, Jason Lee. We love you.
That was her saying hello. Me and Laverne have been texting. I need to get Laverne in here, by the way. Yeah, just make sure you take a look at everything related to the Grammys on our page. But I also want to give a shout out to Tisha Campbell. Do we have a picture of Tisha? Let me give a picture of Tisha Campbell. This is Tisha. Hey, Tisha. I want to give her a quick shout out because while I was leaving a dinner, I ran into Tisha as I was going down the stairs. We were leaving Chelsea Handler's party. She was on her way up the stairs. And she stopped me and she said, I want to tell you that I'm very proud of watching her come up, because she's been on the show before. And she wanted to tell me that she likes seeing that, you know, I've been kind of doing my thing over here. And so she's been paying attention. So that's amazing. I want to say thank you so much. All right. Now, I want to go back to one more thing that happened during the Grammys I totally forgot about. And there were a few artists that got their first awards, like Lil Baby and Jazmine Sullivan. Also, The Weeknd got a Grammy, but it was Jazmine Sullivan who had been passed up for 15 nominations in the past. And she finally won a couple Grammys. And this is what she had to say when she was asked by Keisha from Hollywood Unlocked about that moment. Take a look.
Congratulations, just being nominated nearly like 15 times and not winning but one, but 2 Grammys. How do you feel and what does the Grammys mean to you?
I'm overwhelmed. I've been wanting to win a Grammy since I was a kid. And after losing so many times, I feel like I kind of gave up. I was like, maybe it's not for me. You know, I could just make music and have my fans and do it. So it's surreal to be able to actually hold these babies right now. And I'm really happy. So
Congratulations, just being nominated nearly like 15.
Well, she got nominated for 15 nominations and then ended up not getting anything until now, which is so crazy to me, because I really feel like out of all the times that she should have won awards, she should have been on her way before this. And I don't know why she wasn't. So I feel some type of way. But anyway, congratulations to you, Jazmine. See, now if I was nominated for an award 15 times and somebody didn't give it to me, I would bust the windows out their car. Because at some point, ain't no lion, no tiger, or no bear. The reason why I didn't get what was owed to me, I would have felt some type of way. All right. Now, here's the deal. Keisha had to go somewhere, and I don't know what's next. So I'm going to check in with some of the Gag Nation family before we do that. Hold on. Let me bring up Amber Lynn because she's here. Amber Lynn, what have I been missing in the Bigo and gagging streets? Because I have been up here working my ass off and traveling. Have I been missed? And have you missed me?
We have absolutely missed you. We have been going crazy. I was dressed up last week and I'm like, oh my God, there's no show. I was like so devastated. So I'm so thankful to be back. You looked at bomb at the Grammys. I swear to God, every curl was set with determination, baby. It was bomb. You looked damn good. I loved it. Tiffany looked like a fucking snack. Just beautiful. She doing her thing. She glowing. I don't know if she's really pregnant or not, but that don't matter. Let's get to the motherfucking tea so I can get on here and talk my shit.
Tiffany is not pregnant. That was a really funny joke for April Fool's Day that she forgot to tell y'all was a joke. So I should probably call her and tell her to let people know.
Yeah, because I was still looking like, is she pregnant? I'm scrolling all through her Instagram.
Okay, so what did you like? What performance did you like best at the Grammys?
I did not watch the Grammys. No comment. I'm doing other things. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing that you passed up the Grammys?
I was preparing to be a home healthcare person for my neighbor. So I was studying. I got courses and classes and things to do. So yeah.
So you were focused on your own bag.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, listen, I'll be right back. You know, one thing I will say, put the Grammys back up. One thing I will say about the Grammys that I did have an issue with, and folks were coming up to me saying, "Oh, Jason, we love how vocal you are, and the fact that you've trashed the Grammys and you're actually here is so crazy." I don't trash anybody. I just speak truth. I speak my truth. I say what I feel. I say what I believe. I have felt for years that the Grammys were not inclusive for Black people and for members of the LGBT community. I was very vocal about that. And a couple years ago, before COVID, I fought really, really hard to get my team access to the red carpet. And then once we got access to the red carpet, I still was not invited to the show. I've never been to the show until this year. But now I have to say, when change happens, change needs to be acknowledged. And Felicia and Harvey and other people of color, John Legend, Lettucey, and other people who are part of leadership over there, they're doing a damn good job of bringing more people into the fold. And so I have to say that I was very critical of them for many things. And one was giving access to Black media to our talent, and also giving us access to the show. I'll go a step further to say I was very critical this year of them not having Kanye West perform. And it's not just because I work with Ye, but because, you know, Ye has worked his whole life to earn that stage. And what happened with social media and him being gaslit and him playing into it and responding should not have been a reason why we canceled his art. And I feel like this goes back to why I don't believe in why I believe in canceling cancel culture, because, you know, if you don't like something I do on my social media, it doesn't mean that I should lose an opportunity to feed the world my creativity. And I feel like, you know, Trevor Noah did a really good job of stepping up and supporting Ye and saying, I said, counsel him, not cancel him. And I thought that spoke volumes, but it was really interesting to watch. But then he also lost. So wouldn't it have been disingenuous to have him there to perform for all those people to then only not give him the award? Now, that would be kind of crazy. Now, on another hand, I'm going to get into this on my show. I didn't even know that Cardi had deleted her Twitter and Instagram and went off because the fans were dragging her for not going to the Grammys. Why are y'all so obsessed with what these people do? One individual should have the right to decide whether or not they go to the Grammys or not. And I think to start attacking people's children is just crazy. And it goes to show that some of these fans are just disconnected from reality. Because I'm going to tell you right now, no matter how big I become or whatever, I'm going to go where I want to go when I want to go. And if my fans want to see me, and I love the fact that my support system supports me here, and then if I don't make it for a week or two, they still show up. Shout out to all 2,500 of y'all in the room. You know, and I want to find a way to get 25,000 people in the room, you know, but nonetheless, I do appreciate that everybody's here. And the Grammys were the Grammys. And again, shout out to Billie Eilish, who murdered it. And also to Meg Thee Stallion and Party. I saw them out. They are in love. So they are, you know, they that all over each other love. So shout out to them. Okay, goodbye. Johnny, what's the next story? Because I don't have the teleprompter here. Okay, now we're going to come back to this one. Let me come back to this one because I don't want to talk about Latto just yet. Let me go and talk to Jameer. I'm going to bounce around until Keisha comes back. Jameer,
what's up?
Why are you sitting there looking so innocent when I know you're nowhere near that?
I'm patiently waiting to talk about Will Smith because I'm so sick. Being a Philly native, I'm so sick of people picking on Willie from Philly, and I'm sick of white people saying they're traumatized by him smacking somebody when they don't have the same traumatization when cops are killing black people every fucking day. I'm sick of this white fragility going on out here. So I'm sick of that. But how you doing, Jason?
But is Will Smith being picked on? I mean, they're dragging it at this point, but is he being picked on?
They're dragging it because now they're canceling movies. Now they're acting like this man didn't have a whole 30+ year career of being a good guy. Now they're trying to just do anything to keep this story going on. This shit is so fucking old. Like, why are we still talking about it at this point? You feel me? But it's because, like you say all the time, black people are always held to a higher standard than white people. I don't get it, but I'm sick of it.
I think if Taylor Swift would have slapped Demi Lovato, they wouldn't have said much about that.
Well, listen, she would. No, man. Let me not say that. I'm not saying that about Demi Lovato. But Jason, I do want to say I'm so proud of Jazmine Sullivan. That's another Philly native right there. You know what I'm happy about? I'm happy to see Philly get the recognition it finally deserved. That's what I'm proud of because Philly been popping, and I think pop culture just seeing it right now.
No, that's not true. Philly has been acknowledged. Kevin Hart is from Philly. Meek Mill's from Philly.
Eve from Philly.
Who?
Eve. Don't start, Jason.
No, but I'm just saying, like, people that are popping right now, there's a lot of popping people from Philly. Like, Philly's on the map.
Philly get busy.
So do you think with everything happening, Will Smith can bounce back from the Grammys? I mean, the Oscars.
He will bounce back from it. He just unfortunately got to go through this time of being crucified like Kanye West did. You notice how a couple weeks ago Kanye West was the hot topic. Now it's Will Smith. So everybody get a turn. So this is just his turn right now. But to me, this has been dragged out over a goddamn slap. And I want to say, Jason, about Tony Rock. He got some nerve calling Jada Pinkett Smith a bitch when that's the same bitch that employed you on All of Us, that show with Lisa Ray. That's the only way I know Tony Rock is the fact that he was on that show. So you calling that bitch a bitch? That's the bitch that paid your bills for 4+ years.
Wait, so Tony Rock used to be her employee?
Yes, on All of Us, that Lisa Ray show. He got some fucking nerve.
The receipts. Okay, well, listen. Keisha has left the building, and there's no teleprompter at this point. So we're going to get to the next stories. Look at Ariella over here smiling because she ain't got nothing to do with it. First of all, y'all meet Ariella because she replaced Kelvin. Kelvin left. He's no longer with Hollywood Unlocked, but he's still Hollywood Unlocked family. But Ariella is here holding it down, and she's somewhere in a room with stars on the wall handling the comments, but she can't control the teleprompter. So at this point, Latto got to sit and wait. Okay. All right. Well, listen, let me see who else is here. We're going on. What's up, Florida dude? Hello? Hello? Oh, he must be looking at me in love. How you doing? Hey.
You was looking good.
Let's put the picture of the award show back up. And can we stop whatever that sound is with something coming in the room, Johnny? In my ears, I keep hearing some sound. No, not that. Put the picture of me on the red carpet at the Grammys. Not that.
Yes. You was looking good.
I look like Weedy Pooh. I look like money.
Yes. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. Thank you. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull Sharon up who's here. What's up, Sharon?
Hey, Jason. Jason, I think this was the first time I looked at you and I said, God damn. Oh, Jason, you wasn't only looking good. You was looking like a snack. You was looking like a meal. I had to calm myself down and say, Sharon, he ain't playing for your team. But Jason, you was looking so good. And you and Tiffany complimented each other so well. She was looking good. And I ain't even a lesbian, but I fuck her too.
We definitely held our stuff down on the red carpet. We look good. We didn't plan that look at all. We didn't share each other's notes. We didn't say what you were, we literally bought our own clothes and then showed up together.
So you guys are just think. You guys look so amazing. I'm with Tisha Campbell. I'm loving watching your glow up. I'm loving watching it. I'm loving it. And every time I see something, I feel like it's me because I'm like, ha ha hater, ha ha hater. You had something to say. You had something to say. And I'm really proud of you. I think you're doing your damn thing. Good job, Jason. Keep it up.
Well, that's what I think is why I'm able to be successful, because I have a great support system. You guys always show up and support me, and I appreciate you. And thank you for not killing me for not being here. I've been building some big things for Hollywood Unlocked. I'm really excited. We have some new people joining the team. Ariella's not new. She's been with Hollywood Unlocked for a long time. She just now is in a new role. But we have some new people joining the team I'm super excited about, and new things that we're going to be doing. So let us get through the rest of today's stories. As soon as Keisha gets us to Latto, can you get to the teleprompter? This girl sit up here reading text message. Listen, we're going to get to Latto. I want to finish the tea real quick. We'll come back. We'll get us all back in the room, have a conversation, waiting for the Messi report, because I want to know what you think. Now, listen, one thing I will say, going to the Grammys, there was a lot of people there that showed me a lot of love and that came up to me and talked about Hollywood Unlocked. You know, when you're in it, when you're in building a brand like Hollywood Unlocked, you see yourself on the paper, both sides, the whole page. You know, you really don't think about what that means. And let me just tell you for a second what this means to me. You know, this to me means, you know, inclusion, hard work, dedication, not giving up, not allowing people to control your story. This also shows redemption. This shows like you can make a mistake and still be on top. The title of this says, Living for More Tea. Queen Elizabeth isn't dead, and neither is Hollywood Unlocked's Jason Lee. They tried to take me out. White folks try to take me out when the queen died. Why? It ain't nothing like white journalistic knuckles going around your throat trying to suffocate your black ass. They was trying to take my black ass out. How dare you kill the queen? Who is this nigga that killed the queen? They even sent the New York Times in to try to do a hit piece. And today, the audacity, let me show you what they try to do at the New York Times. At the New York Times. Jason Lee. Let me show you something. They think I don't see anything. But all press is good press, honey. They tried me today. They tried me today. The New York Times today. I'm going to show you. Okay, so this writer over at The Cut, which is a part of the New York Times, her name is Danielle Cohen. This is what she did. I don't know if you could see this, but it says, it's a picture of me, and it says, is Jason Lee is ... at the Grammys, ? And she goes on to question what I'm doing at the Grammys and how dare I be at the Grammys after what I did with the Queen. And this is what I wanted to say to Danielle. You ugly ass little boring ass journalist sitting up in your crappy ass house with your dumb ass life. I was there because you wasn't, dummy. And you know what's so crazy? You're mad because you and all your white cohorts couldn't stop me. My black ass is still winning. Okay. And as a result of the winningness that's going on over here, you have to accept that. And I'm in the LA Times. I'm in the LA Times. I'm in your mouth. I'm in your mouth the way your daddy was in your mama mouth. And had she did her job, you would not be here to ask why I was at the Grammys. And so you better cut it out. Stop playing with me. Stop playing in my face. In all 2022, we're not going to let you take us out. Just like y'all trying to cancel Will. Why is Jason Lee at the Grammys? At the Grammys in a Tom Ford suit with a motherfucking beautiful ass, custom designed A-list superstar on his arm. And baby, I didn't have seat filler seats. We was up there in the front. So anyway, stop playing with me. Y'all keep trying. All right. Now anyway, hold on. Why he didn't go in the car? Huh? I thought you were leaving. I didn't get myself out the car. Huh? The Uber ain't here yet. What? Wait for Uber to get here. Okay. It's a lot going on in the studio, y'all. Keisha left the teleprompter and just left right in time because they was hating on my girl Latto. Now, let me tell you something. Latto was here at the studio. I love Latto. Now, she's saying that she's quitting birth control after being called fat. Damn. Now, some people were saying that some people were saying that she looked overweight. And I recently had her here, and she told us that she had, new music coming, but she also said that she was in a relationship with a man. And people online have speculated she's dating 21 Savage. And although she didn't say who that man was, she said she's been with this guy for a long time and that she saw him being the one. And anyway, she talked about this. And let me show you the video from the show. Y'all better have that asset. Y'all didn't pull the asset? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get through today's show and not act out. But when we have assets that we should be putting in the show, like a video of her on our show talking about the relationship, it should be here because I think I put it in the list. Anyway, she was here on the show and she said she's been in a relationship with a guy. She even said that this guy was somebody that she sees herself being with for some time. Okay. And she also went on to talk about men who were sliding in her DMs trying to get at her and who were talking real reckless with her. And she didn't say the name. And people think that now it's Kodak Black because they were killing him online. And he shut it down saying it wasn't. One of his guys even came out and said that it wasn't him. But either way, she ain't tripping because in that interview, when I brought up Mariah Carey and our connection to colorism that Mariah said in her story, she didn't even tell me that she has a new remix on the Big Energy remix with Mariah. Here's a photo of that. At least we got that. They look great. And I'm so jealous because I've been trying to get to Mariah and she got her before me. Okay, well, anyway, check it out. That's featuring DJ Khaled. Now, she went back at a fan and it's gone viral because the fan called her fat. And she said that she was going to quit birth control because of it and because of being body shamed. Now, video of Latto's body, it hit earlier this week, and she received a DM from a troll named Farrah who bashed her over her body. Now, this is what Farrah told Latto. Now you're getting too big. It's all in your arms and shoulders, making your shape not raw. Get lipo in your arms and back. You're going to look too wide. You're kind of big, my girl. Slow down. You look better slim thick. Rolls and boxy ain't it. I'm just saying. You're still pretty, though. I like people to let me know and not just talk about me. Now, firing back, Latto blasted her on her Insta story and said, quote, here the attention you go looking for. Y'all go tear that ass up, disrespectfully. Now, either way, she went on to say that Latto went on to say that she thought that she was losing weight, looking good, and then here goes this weird bitch in her DM telling her to get lipo. Now, I have to tell you, her sitting here in my studio, Latto looks really good. And I remember when we were looking at the camera shots, all the camera shots she was taking before we finalized what the shoot was going to look like, she looked great. And I actually made a mental note that I liked her natural body, that I liked the fact that she's not done a lot of work. But these are the kind of fans that I think drive these girls to want to go get work done because they have such insecurity. And she said that, you know, she wasn't just going to, you know, she just went back and slammed at this girl because she felt like it was unfair. And I guess it was on the day that she was on day 2 of her no food cleanse, just juicing, which makes you even more angry. Okay, well, she went on Twitter, and this is what she said. She said, I'm getting off birth control. I'm sick of y'all telling me I'm gaining weight. That shit hurt my feelings for real. So don't say nothing when never mind. And then the pregnancy thing. Well, when she talked about having a baby here on the show and said that she wants to be able to have her career and baby. So you might have just drove her to pregnancy. Latto, you're pretty. You're talented. Stop worrying about what these haters have to say. Keep doing you. We love you over here at Hollywood Unlocked. Goodbye. Oh, and keep getting that money. All right. This is a stupid story that I don't even want to talk about, but here it is. Now, this rapper's body was propped up at a club. Stop scrolling, please. Scroll back. Thank you. All right. So this rapper's body got propped up for a funeral at a DC nightclub. Now, the rapper's name is Gunu, and it's going viral, this video of him sending social media crazy. Now, he was shot and killed a few weeks ago. He was only 24 years old, and it's unclear if it was his family's wishes or if his, but they held a celebration of life event for him at Washington, D.C.'s Bliss nightclub. And the funeral was in the guise of a last dance party. And the farewell event was titled The Last Show and reportedly had an admission fee of $40. I can't even read this next line. I can't. When the people got to the club, they saw the rapper sitting there. He was sitting on stage with the lights and sparklers going off by him. I can't. This is weird. Keep scrolling, Keisha, damn it. The viral clips went everywhere. We posted them on Hollywood Unlocked. We didn't know whether we were supposed to do this or not. And people were even debating whether or not it was culturally acceptable. And some of their cultures celebrate their deceased loved ones similar to this style. Now, other people thought it was just weird and that it was violating the health code to have a dead body sitting up in there. Take a look at the video. I don't even want to talk about this no more because there's no way to win this dialogue. So out of respect for the dead, I'm just gonna hang it up. Just take it down. Well, put it back up because the club did say something. I have to say this. Our deepest condolences. Keisha, you're the worst teleprompter person in the world. Please don't ever do this in your second career. Okay, our deepest condolences to Gunu's families, friends, and fans. Bliss was contacted by a local funeral home to rent out our venue for Gunu's homegoing celebration. Bliss was never made aware of what would transpire. We sincerely apologize to all those who may be upset or offended. Please keep Gunu's family and friends in your prayers at this difficult time. Respectfully, Bliss Management. Now, I do want to say on behalf of to the family, I'm sending my prayers, my thoughts, my well wishes to all of you. It's difficult to lose somebody and to go through the process of burying somebody. But to the people who planned that by standing him up and putting sparklers around him and bringing all those people in there in that club without a mask, I don't even... Something gonna happen to y'all. Y'all should have knew better than that. That I would have saged my way all the way up out of there. All right. Anyway, I'm done. Just go get the merch. Here it is right here. Go to HollywoodUnlocked.com/shop. You can get everything. We have all new stuff coming out in like 2 months, by the way. It's all here now, finally. So it's HollywoodUnlocked.com/shop. Also, make sure that if you're a super fan, subscribe to us on the YouTube channel. Just go there, click join, and it's $1.99 a month, and you get all these amazing emojis. Thank you. I just can't. It's time for the Gag Nation. Just 1402 gagging. You can call in right now. 1402 gagging. Some of you are already here, and also put the link up. There it is, right there. If you want to come and talk to me in person. All right. Go ahead, Sharon. Put the disclaimer up already. Let's go.
Ooh, because that story there, boy. Okay, so let's get into the Messi report. Starting off with Will Smith. Yes, Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock, and rightfully motherfucking okay. Will was defending his wife. I don't know about y'all, but I know if my nigga and another nigga is disrespectful, my nigga better handle that shit, okay? And he better handle it in the right way. And everybody knows you don't talk about a black woman's hair. So he talked about a black woman's hair in front of the black woman and her husband. Chris Rock knew it was coming. Will Smith make enough motherfucking money to where he knows I'm gonna give money if it's gonna be fine. And let me tell you something. Y'all always want the niggas to hang out with you. The white folks want us to be around them and laughing and joking. Well, this is what niggas do sometimes. Sometimes we smack the shit out of somebody. And now y'all want to talk about y'all are traumatized and shit like that. Get the fuck over it, Will Smith. You are not canceled. We support you and we love you. Now, moving on to Tony Rock. 2 wrongs don't make a motherfucking right. But nigga, you a bitch for calling Jada Pinkett Smith a bitch. And like Jameer said, I was wondering if they was going to catch that. Y'all remember All for One, All in the Family? That woman gave your ass a job, and now you on a stage and you talking about some ain't nobody gonna walk up on the stage. That you damn right ain't nobody gonna walk up on the stage because they can't walk up on the stage. Ain't no stairs to it. Ain't like you on the Oscar, bitch. You in a motherfucking stadium and you still in your goddamn brother's shadow because I didn't even know he was motherfucking Chris Rock's brother until this moment right here. So that shows how much we don't motherfucking care about you. Now, Jim Carrey, we definitely don't give a fuck about you because ain't nobody thought you was funny since you were color. So about you. Now, kudos to Will. We love you. These white folks will and keep doing what the fuck you're doing. The Grammys. Jason already told you looked wonderful at the Grammys. Of course, there was no fighting at the Grammys because Will Smith handled that shit at the Oscars. He did enough for us. He did a Nipsey hustle slap that was heard around the world. So we didn't need it at the Grammys this year. So thank you, Will, for covering that for us. Love Laverne. Love Tisha. And I'm with them about watching your come up. Now, congratulations to Jazmine Sullivan because Lions, Tigers, Bears, oh my, she should have got that shit a long time ago. So congratulations to her. Danielle, the bitch that wanted to be the wannabe journalist and wanted to talk shit about Jason. You shouldn't be saying shit about Jason because Jason is exactly where the fuck you want to be. And bitch, if you took his dick out your mouth long enough, then maybe you might learn something. So pay attention, ho. Now, Latto, you are a beautiful motherfucking woman. Do not listen to these trolls. These are the same fat, funky, sloppy fucks that are hiding behind the guy trying to tell you you're beautiful. What you want to do? Fuck these miserable hoes. Yes. Now remember, there's nothing. Hold up. Now this dead rapper shit, I think that's fucking ridiculous. My condolences to the family. But the niggas, see, this is the nigga shit I be talking about. Y'all motherfuckers really charged people and profited for these motherfuckers to come in the door. to a homegoing service. You couldn't even let his last visual just be peaceful. Y'all profited. Y'all took motherfucking goddamn money at the door. That's just disgusting to me. I think everybody's money needs to be motherfucking returned. You need to return the money to the goddamn establishment that you did it at, and don't ever do no shit like that again. Let the motherfucking dead rest. Put their ass in a motherfucking casket and put them in the fucking dirt. I'm telling y'all motherfuckers right now, don't stand me up at no motherfucking funeral. Try to put my big ass up at a motherfucking funeral if you want to. Put my ass in a casket and send me on home. Now remember, there is nothing too messy for the Messi report. And we cover the mess so you don't have to stress. That's all, Jason.
Listen, let me tell you something. If I would have walked in there to what I thought was a homegoing and saw somebody propped up on the wall with a crown on, with sparklers on the side of them, and they were dead, first of all, I would have threw holy water on everybody getting up out of there, and I would have burned sage all the way down the stairs, because that is just too much. But thank you, Sharon. I appreciate the best report. All right, let's see here. What's up, Dr. J? How are you?
Hey, I'm better than blessed. How are you? Looking like money, looking like success.
Thank you. So what did you think about the show?
Well, I love the show. I love everything that you're doing. You and Tiffany look wonderful at the Oscars. I mean, at the Grammys. And so, hearing that. I really thank you for giving your feedback about Will. I agree with you. I'm tired of people just, talking about him, putting him down. I'm sick of cancel culture. I like that. You should do a T-shirt. You said counsel instead of counsel. So I like that.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you. I agree. I feel like it's too easy to cancel our people, and I just want us to be accountable, be held accountable, and then move on with our lives.
Right.
Well, thank you. All right. Let me see who else is up in here. What's up, Halo? How are you?
Hey, I'm great. How are you? You're gagging. You looked great at the Grammys, by the way. You looked like a whole bunch of bricks of gold. I think it looked great on you. And you had your tan. I like it. Ooh. Thank you for living.
Bye.
I have been great. I wanted to say that congratulations on the LA Times. I also wanted to say that the Will and Chris situation, I feel like even though it happened, I'm happy that Chris apologized, because that's moving our Black community in the right way. I do not like that he's having so much backlash, because if Chris had a problem with it, Chris could have spoke up about it. I feel like we should have left it between Chris and Will, and not try to cancel Will and the things that he's doing in his career, because we all should have a place and room for space to be accountable and grow. And then I also wanted to say the Grammys has you there because you do all this hard work for our Black community and culture. So I think the Danielle lady is definitely, she got to get with the New Times. If she's at the New York Times, she's got to get with the New York Times. Okay. But and then Latto.
Exactly.
Yes. And then I feel like Latto, you're gorgeous, goddess. Please keep believing in yourself, because we all are different shapes and sizes at different times of the year. We're beautiful, we're living, we're extraordinary and rare. Keep living, everyone. Like, we got to keep living.
Well, listen, it's good to see you, Halo. Glad you're doing well, and thank you for calling in. I appreciate you. All right, listen, let's take some phone calls. Let me know if we got some people on the phones. Let me know. I'm waiting. Hello, 142 Gagging.
Hi, Jason. I have a few, how can I say? When it comes to the Will and Chris Rock situation, unto unpopular belief or opinion, I think he could have, Will Smith could have handled it better, but I think he shouldn't be canceled. And I think that we also have to take in consideration how Chris Rock felt, humiliated. So I think we have to show both of them grace and move on. I think both of them handled it well when it came to apologizing, accountability. But we also have to understand that Chris Rock, that's humiliation for life. So just, we're going to move on from that. I also wanted to give a side note that Blue and Damage did a great job on that show while you were gone. And I'm very proud of the show. I'm very proud of you, and keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's funny because I'm at a point in my career where I've been asking, like, what do I really want to do? What I really want to do. Do I really want to? Because what I love about this live show is it's my time every week to be able to check in with the people who support me. So I love this show for that. And then I love my podcast. But sometimes I struggle with, like, should I be doing something different? Should I be doing something else? Should I do something more? I can't do nothing more because I'm tired of this. I'm exhausted. But I love this show. I love the podcast. I was mad I couldn't be here, but I'm glad that they held me down. Thank you so much. I'll make sure I tell them that. All right, next caller.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Princess. It's so crazy. I actually got through. I hope you can hear me. But this is the first time I called, but I have watched everything. So, like literally it just comes on my TV when I just turn it on. So I watch everything. You were like in Dubai not too long ago, and then the next time I saw you were at the Grammys. Cole Party and all that is like, do your shit. Like, why not?
I'm so tired. Going to Dubai it's a 16-hour flight there. So when you get there 16 hours, you're there the next day. So you lose a day. Then when you come back, you gain a day, and the time change is so different.
But you did that though.
I did, and let me tell you what I did. Let me tell you what I did.
Wait.
Let me tell you what I did. Every morning for breakfast, I went down. Okay, breakfast is on the 75th floor. So actually, I went up. No, it's on the 70th floor. So you go down. Every day, I would go to the 70th floor for breakfast in my Versace robe and house slippers in front of all those Emiratis and all those people there traveling. And I know they were looking at me like, this nigga done lost his mind, because I had my little Versace robe and my little glasses on, and I was walking through getting my eggs and bacon, and people were like, I cannot believe it. By the way, I am getting me an apartment in Dubai, just so y'all know. I just don't even start saying I'm bougie. Don't say I changed. Don't say none of that, because I did. I'm getting me an apartment in Dubai because the business out there is crazy, and I'm going to leave it at that. But anyway, go ahead.
I was about to say, why are they name calling? Why are they name calling? It doesn't matter. You did that though. That's why you was in the road, because you took a 16-hour flight. Why not? And then this is what I do want to say. I do want to say, whoever wrote that paper about you trying to shun you and stuff, it's just a beautiful picture. Like, how could you? Like, you can never lose if you're not playing the stupid game. Like, you gotta be a spectator, and that's what you're doing. And you're real.
And I ain't gonna lie. And I
don't like my baby daddy.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna frame this photo too, because I like this photo, but I really like the photo that they chose. If you're gonna talk shit about me, like she said, please choose a good photo of me. Because when I looked at it, I was gonna be upset, but then when I saw the photo, I was like, yes. Wait, there was one more photo. I'm gonna send it to Johnny. Do you have the photo of me and Tiffany holding each other like the prom, Johnny? Did we have that? Let me tell y'all something. You can't tell me nothing. Me and Tiffany look good on that carpet. We were having a good time. Anytime we're on the carpet together and she says prom, this is the pose that we hit. So you can hate all you want. I don't care, but thank you so much. All right, next phone call. Hello.
Hello, hi. I didn't think I was ever going to get through, but my name is Brittany, and I'm calling from New York. And I just want to congratulate you from all your accomplishments, from Love and Hip Hop to your blog and to everything else, and also moving to Dubai. That's crazy. But kudos to you, and to your forever endeavors, for real. And also, can we talk about how Spice didn't win that award? I would have. Sean Paul was there and Spice was there. I'm nervous. I'm sorry. Sean Paul was there. Spice was there. I don't knock anyone who does different genres of music, but we really could have gave it to Spice or Sean Paul. They really deserved it. She's been putting in a lot of work. I've been watching Spice since she was doing stuff with what's his name? The reggae artist. Not Move Vibes Cartel. So I've been watching her for a minute. And I'm so proud of her, but I'm just so proud of everyone. And Mulatto, she's great. I'm sorry, Mulatto, she's great. I know she changed her name. She's wonderful. Fuck them hoes. And also, the Will Smith and Chris Rock situation, like you've been saying all night, he was dead wrong. Everybody, he was wrong for even saying that about Jada. He wasn't even supposed to say that. How would he feel if he was married and someone came out of pocket? Is he going to slap somebody?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta protect your family, and you gotta protect your peace. And I know that everyone's been going through a lot of things, and I also know that Jada and Will has been the butt of everyone's joke. But again, you do not know when everyone's breaking point is, and you don't know if his cup was overflowing. You don't know if his cup was overflowing. We don't know. Meaning his cup was overflowing with like just a lot of just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that slap, I'm sorry that his situation spilled out in front of the world, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about Chris real quick. I know we're pressed for time. I hope that's not true, that he was in the room with the guys making the nigga jokes. I hope that's not true.
Well, it's true. There's a video. We've seen the video. It's a video.
It really is a video. My Lord. Well, prayers to him and his crazy life. We're still talking about Chris and Rihanna. We're still talking about that.
No, we're not talking about Chris or Rihanna on tonight's show. But thank you so much for calling.
Oh, no,
I appreciate.
Not on tonight's show, but just in general. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Love you.
No, I love you too. Thank you. That girl said, I got all these thoughts. I'm going to get them all out tonight. Okay, listen, y'all. That is it. That is all I got for the show. We're going to do thoughts and prayers. Now, here's the deal. Everybody knows one thing about me. I'm going to open up my mouth and I'm going to say some of the craziest shit. And what I love about the people that I have built from Hollywood Unlocked, from gagging, and from my radio shows, my podcasts, from all the different things I've done a lot so far, is that all of you consistently show up and support me regardless of my antics. Sometimes I go too far. Sometimes I don't go far enough. I always am in a constant battle in my own mind of whether or not I'm doing enough or if I'm doing too much. But what I will say is that I appreciate the unmounting and unyielding support from the people who support me. And I know that regardless of what I'm going through in my day or in my life, I can always show up here at my show or show up on my podcast or show up on Instagram or any other app, and you're going to be there. And what's so amazing is that I know I got hundreds of thousands of fans that support me all over the world and millions of people that watch what I do. It's crazy how I know those of you that show up consistently by name, and that's because you are the people that fight to get to the front and show up consistently are there. And I want to thank you for that. And I have to say, yes, I am becoming a global brand with projects that span all over the world, because I believe that the influence that I built here at the show and at Hollywood Unlocked is influence that is going to shape into something to help people. And I'm working on some amazing projects I can't wait to share. And I will be right here to share more details of those next Tuesday on Gagging. I will be here. And let me see who wants to come on the show, because we need a guest. We ain't had a guest in a while. But anyway, this is Gagging with Jason Lee. I've had an exciting show. Thank you for showing up. Make sure you follow me on all social media. You can follow me over at Facebook, YouTube, and on Instagram. Make sure you're also subscribed to our newsletter by going to HollywoodUnlocked.com. Also, make sure that you are streaming us, because as much as we are a live show, we're also a podcast, and we're available everywhere. You can listen to this in your car. You can listen to this at your house, even when you're working out. And you can text me. Right here is the number, 310-388-6463. That's my direct line to one of my many phones. And I'm just filled with gratitude. Bitch, I'm in the paper. Go get it right now. It's on stands. I bet. Ooh, bitch, I'm cute. Ooh, on the back too, front and back. Ooh, top, bottom. Peace.